Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you that one of my friends have actually given me this new mirror, and I'm gonna do my first OOTD in this mirror, outfit of the day in case you didn't know. Okay, so here I am. It's a nice tall one, and yeah, so this is from H&M and leggings are from Primark. Love the colour of them, and yeah, so I've just been to college and now I'm filming this video. Hello guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing things you need to think about and buy before getting a dog. So I've put on some lipstick for this video because I've just come back from college and I kind of looked a little bit like crap, so I thought, right, because it's raining outside, so I thought I'm gonna brush my hair. So I've brushed my hair and I'm gonna put some lipstick on, and I did that. So let's get into this video because I feel like it's going to be quite a long one, because the last dog video I did was pretty long. I think it was about 20 minutes long sort of thing, the assumptions about dogs video. So here is the video. Okay, so I'm going to list things that you need before getting a dog. So you're going to need bed, bowls, grooming kits like clippers, brush sort of thing, anything else that your dog specifically needs. You need medication that the people who work at the dog shelter give you or tell you about. You need a lead and a collar. You need a nice big yard with suitable fencing. Obviously if it's a smaller dog, they normally say you don't have to have such high fencing, but if it's a big dog then it's going to need really tall fencing. And you've got to think about, can you walk it, how often can you walk it, where can it go, because you've got to have a nice safe route. So Holly's scared of roads, so we've got to be really careful with her. We're trying to get her better, but it's been quite a while. It's been probably about a year now. We've had her about a year and 3 months sort of thing. So we don't actually know if it was our fault or whether it's something she experienced before we got her, because she was about 2 when we did get her. So that's kind of a little theory. So you need to make sure you have a trustworthy and close vet. So it needs to be a quite fast distance in case there's an emergency. You need plenty of toys from Richmond, and to keep them busy while you're at the house. You may need a crate for them, may not, depending on how it's like been brought up, if it's toilet trained or whatever. And you're gonna need a backup like pet sitter or a family member that's pretty much always available, or if it is a family member, have one but then have another one, or have the pet sitter but then a family member that you can always guarantee sort of thing, so that if you do go on holiday, or if you do, say if an emergency happens. So my auntie lives in Worcester, which is about an hour away from me, so if something, because she has a dog, if something was wrong with my mum, so her sister, she had to go to hospital or whatever, then my auntie should have a friend or a dog sitter that she can just quickly give her dog to while she comes and sees to my mum and stuff. Make sure you look on Google, go to loads of different centres and shelters and all sorts of things, and do as much research as you can on dogs in general and your specific breed that you're getting, just so that you know and you have a little bit of experience of what to do and sort of stuff. And then think about where you're going to keep the dog when you're out before you get it, because if you've got the dog and you have nowhere to put it, then that's not good. And you're gonna need like nice toys for them to play with while you're out and stuff. So you're gonna need pet insurance, or a lot of money saved up in case there's something wrong with your dog, like say if they get like a food poisoning or anything like that, like if they eat chocolate, then they have to go to the vets and they have to get it flushed out their system. But then if you can't afford it, you'll either have to sign that animal over, get a family member to pay for it, and all sorts of stuff like that. And sadly, some dogs have to be put down because the vets can't afford to pay for all their medical bills and not get the money from the owners. Like, they can't get it for themselves because they're like charity vets sort of thing. And you also may need a trainer. So obviously not everyone needs a trainer, because most people do it on their own, or sometimes maybe the dog will be trained on its own. But normally if you are getting it from a rescue, which I wouldn't personally buy a dog from a breeder unless they're like a really trusted breeder, or I'd buy it from a family member, say if the family member was struggling to look after the puppies or something like that, or an unexpected litter. But I would prefer to save the dog from a shelter, seeing as some shelters do put the dogs down because it gets too full and stuff. So I'd like to save a dog from there. And you must have permission from your landlord or the house owner. So I live in a house, but it's rented, so I'd have to ask my landlord first, and then I'd have to ask my mum as well, because obviously she pays for the rent, she pays for all the bills and stuff, because I actually don't have a job yet. I'm looking for one, but I couldn't just go now and get a dog. I'm not sure what the age is in the UK. I think it's probably 18, I should think, because like responsibilities and stuff. But I'm only 16, so I don't think I'm able to buy a dog anyway. But I would still ask mum, even if I was allowed, and the landlord, and do everything legally. And you do have to sign papers and stuff like that. And then obviously you do need money for if the dog needs to get spayed, or think about that. Think about, say, if you have an unspayed female and then you go and buy an unneutered male, then they're gonna have puppies, so you need to think about getting one of them spayed or neutered before you get the other one, sort of thing, or both of them, or keep them in separate houses for a bit until you can afford it, stuff like that. And then obviously if you have other pets, you have to check that the new dog's going to be okay with them. So whether it be other dogs, you have chickens in your garden, you have a guinea pig in your bedroom or something, like, you've got to think about all that, because the dog might chase the chickens and scare them, or your current dog might be aggressive to the new one because of dominance, and the other way around, and vice versa and stuff. So there's that. And then any family members and stuff and people and you must meet the dog before you buy them, because you don't want to go buy a dog, bring it home, and then discover that it's aggressive. That's like it. Some people get their dogs delivered, so the breeder actually delivers the dog to them, but they haven't met the dog before. They see them in the house for the first time, and then like, if you've just bought a dog, had it delivered, it's been in the house for one night and it's already like chewed up the whole sofa, and it's barking at you, it's threatening to bite you, like stuff like that. You don't want that. So obviously it's not very common, especially coming from a breeder. They're normally young puppies, so they're easy to train out of bad habits like biting and stuff, and they're not permanent, but you never know. You just need to go and meet the dog before, really. And obviously you've got to think about, say if you are rescuing, like, because when my family was looking for a dog, we went to Dogs Trust first, and we found this nice lurcher dog that we really liked. It was quite old, it was about 8 or 9, and it was really sweet. We really wanted him, but then the person that works at the shelter came to our house, checked it out. The fences weren't like tall enough, so she said that the dog could escape. So then we was all really upset. We obviously wanted that dog and we couldn't have it because of our fencing, so that kind of limited us to what dogs we could have, sort of thing. Obviously a small dog can jump over fences as well, but that's still something you've got to think about. Like, say if you're in a flat, it's probably not good to have a dog because they need to go in the garden and stuff like that. Maybe if you walk your dog very, very often through the day or anything like that, then maybe you can own a flat. Or if you have a family member that doesn't mind you coming to the house every now and then to let them in the garden or anything like that. If you're in horses or any farm animals, then the dog's going to be with you and you're going to take it around the stables or the ranch or the farm or whatever it's called. So that finishes up today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more on and post notifications so you know when I upload. Comment down below what's your favourite dog breed, and if you have a dog, and also what breed that your dog is, because I love talking to you guys, especially about animals. Dogs and horses are like my favourite animals, so I always want to help them and stuff like that. And on Netflix I've been watching loads of like dog training videos and stuff like that. So I've been watching lately It's Me or the Dog. I'll like write a quote of it on the screen here for you so you can tell. And then if you literally just put that into YouTube, then there's this lady and she goes to loads of people's houses and like trains their really mischievous dogs and stuff. So that's really exciting. I've been watching a lot, and the channel does have a very large amount of videos on there. So there's plenty to watch, and obviously if you have any problems with your dog, then maybe you can relate and then get help without having to pay for a trainer. You can watch the videos and try it yourself. So don't forget to follow me at Crystal92, which I'll put on the screen right here. And yeah, cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye guys.